Na presence no eba me dem hono no atmosphere ne sesan.
Now when the presence came to my room, the atmosphere in my room was changed.
Na me hu say oba de atumi abesete me.
And I saw that the power of Elohim visited me.
Ehon na me hu bibi a ete se gold but enye gold as a brass.
Now
bronze. Thank
now
you.
I
bronze.
saw something.
Me catch yourself na question to him.
It looks like gold, but it's not gold. It's not actually gold, actual gold. It's like brass or bronze.
Na me hu no say cross shape.
And I saw it in the form of a cross.
Etimi yam shebe.
So I was frightened.
And me hu angel a ogina sa cross nechi.
Then I saw an angel standing behind that cross.
Na say na me hu angel no.
And this is the form in which I saw the angel.
Me hu say it is a crystal. Ne shine no is a crystal.
Now I saw the angel was very crystal in appearance.
Ne shine no ne brightness no sanity.
And that was the form of his brightness.
Na ogina so ti se nipa.
And also had the form of a human being.
Na ne ho efe pa.
And that angel was very handsome.
In fact, hwa ne garment no it is a crystal.
Now the garment the angel was wearing was crystal.
Enti me hwe no in fact me hwe no.
So I took a good look at the angel.
Ehon na me hu say cross no aba baby a me da no.
Now I
Oh, me
saw
bed no so.
that the cross came close to where I was lying on my bed.
In fact, na me nai.
I was not asleep.
Eti na my attention nyina wo cross no so.
And so my attention was fixed on the cross.
Ba me hu say presence bi aba mechi.
But I also saw another presence that came behind me.
Enti na me feel say mete voice bi afri mechi.
So I thought I was going to hear a voice from behind.
But man te voice bi afri mechi.
But I did not hear any voice.
And me hu say cross no voice bi fri mu e kasa kire me.
Rather, I heard a voice speaking to me from the cross.
Na oka asante kasa.
Now the voice spoke to me in an in Asante language.
Na the oka no na e encouraging.
The language of the Asante people. And the words that I heard were very encouraging and very good.
Ebia da chi bi meka mu nsama kire but it was very good.
Maybe in future I will tell you what the voice said to me, but it was very good.
Eti me hu say mani age.
And so I felt joyful in my heart.
Na me hu say presence no aba me so more.
And I felt that the presence was so strong on me.
Na me hu say angel no or hwe me biem na me so me hwe no.
So I saw that the angel was looking at me, and I also looked at the angel.
Na kasa ni siye no.
But when the voice ended,
Me hu say presence no afri me dam ho no boko.
I saw that the presence that came to my room left my room or departed my room slowly.
Na mani ba me hu so yie.
And then I regained consciousness.
Na me sori tena me mpa no.
So I sat on my bed.
Na me hu say makuma ma ye dedede.
And I felt some joy in my heart.
Me hu say mani age.
I realized that I was very happy.
Enti osofo na nakwasi aba afie.
And so Reverend Anakwesi came to me in the
Na me
house.
kan so ade hu ni nyina kire.
And I narrated the vision I saw to him.
Na ade ebechi nne.
Now, today's dawn,
Aha na me pese otie.
this is what I want you to listen clearly.
Bribisi.
Something happened.
Die me hu ya ne say enimonyam bia pagya me. Na me hu say me gina baabi a me gina no. Mintimi nkyere baabi a me gina, ba me hu say me gina baabi.
Now, I saw that something glorious had lifted me to a place. I cannot tell you where I was standing, but I can tell that that glory lifted me to a certain place.
Na me hu say angel bi asomi mu. Na me hu say me ne angel na wura clouds no. Na me hu say e ko deep. And I call higher realms.
Now I saw an angel of the Lord that lifted me up and went very deep with me into the clouds in very high realms. Now we went to a place, and this is what I saw at the place.
Two angels.
I saw two angels.
Huge.
They were huge.
powerful angels.
They were powerful angels. There were two.
And I mean who bribiti said 2 horses.
Then I saw 2 horses.
Na me hu bribi at said chariots.
And then I saw something like chariots.
I will say first no na me tonton ha sem piki and I say na me ma me tonton niama wo market. Tena me ta ko market. Ube hu say nkrofo bi twi bi a friend truck. I believe someone who said no you pack any amagusa no mo twi bi. Good.
So many years ago I used to sell in the market, and while I was in the market you could see people having something called truck that they put heavy stuff on and draw it along as they go.
Sana na shape nete but eso.
So what I saw in the vision was just like the truck that I used to know, but this one in the vision was so huge.
Na me share 2 horses no. And he said, "Go mo twi ade no. Me am hu say chariots."
Now, so when I saw the 2 horses drawing the that thing behind them along, I saw that it was a chariot. I just realized that these were chariots.
And I hu image bi.
Then I saw a certain image.
But image no men can't show, but image.
I will not tell you the image I saw, but I saw an image.
Na ne color no at say brass and bronze.
Now the color of that image was like bronze or brass.
Na bronze no sa image no me hu say eso.
Now the image that I saw was very huge.
And I hu say bibi ti say ja etwa chariot no ho ahia.
And I saw
and sa image na ti say bronze no edam finfin.
And I saw that there was something like fire that had engulfed the chariots, and this bronze-like image I saw was in their midst.
Me who say 2 horses no a omu pulu sa track no ana chariots no me who say omu puli edi gina baby.
I saw that the 2 horses pulled the chariots or the carts to a point.
Ahona me hunu bibi at say adaka. It's a box.
Then I saw something like a box.
And your coffin and a casket, but adaka box. Yeah.
It wasn't a coffin, but it was like a box.
Box, yeah. Those days you could squeeze sana shape on it, but a so
like a chop box, but it was also very big.
And the 2 angels na me hu omo no. Dem hu yan so ma ba begina horses no and chariots nanim. And me hu say image no eda sa chariot no so but odanin chemu onyina ho but odanin chemu.
Now I saw that the 2 angels that I earlier mentioned came to stand before these 2 horses, and this bronze-like image was on the chariots. However, it was lying sideways on the chariots. It was not standing upright.
Afemi hu say angels no 2 angels na ayo mo nsa say.
Then I saw that these 2 angels stretched their arms like this.
Na me hu bibi it is energy. It is mframa, but it is lightning. Me hu say pagya sa image no and the share adaka no box no but eso ankata ankata.
Now I saw that there was some force like or energy like lightning and also like wind that carried this bronze-like image and put it into the box, and I did not see the box. I did not see the box cover. The box was not closed, but I saw that the image entered the box.
Na me hu media for me enu bi a o ma gidin pa o Ghana ha.
Then I saw 2 media men,
but me mo mudin sese.
whose names I will not mention.
Me hu say o mu gina ho and the media for bi come ho.
I saw that these 2 famous media men were also standing somewhere, and there were some media people with them.
Now baku bi o ma o ye popular pa.
Now there is one amongst them that is very famous.
Me te sa o kase.
Now I heard that person saying,
Entinia onyame ne ebeka sa kire papa ye ogina hoyi ode ne sa kire me so. Enti mu gidi se obeka ne sa pepepe.
now what I heard that person say is that, are you sure that what the voice of God shall say to this man? And he pointed at me. Are you sure that he would narrate the same thing God says to him to us in the same manner and form?
And the media ni back no ɛso ɛgye so kyerɛ ne sɛ minim ɛhɔ na me so me kasa ayɛ sɛ o de ɔpa ahwɛ deɛ mɛte ana ne bɛka saa kyerɛ me no saa ne bɛyɛ.
Now the other media man said to this one that I am not sure. Then immediately I responded to them and I said that you can watch me. It does not matter what the voice of God said to me. What God instructs me to say or to do, I will do it and say it in that manner.
In fact, anajuya na mihu saa.
I saw this last night.
Afei mihu sa obi otisoja.
Now I saw somebody in the form of fire.
Now
I have seen that person before, and I've told you about that person some time ago. Now the face of that personality has a human semblance, but from his neck downward it's like a flame of fire, and he is in the form of a man. My God.
Say
I saw something like a key which was rotating. I saw this rotating key appear all of a sudden. Now that key was also in the form of fire. I saw that this key appeared and it entered that persona that was like flaming fire.
Namete say enibia kasa kire angel baku bi opie say ka kire me a wogina ho no eye me se memfa me nsan hye ojanum na menyi safowa no na onkire made.
Now I heard a voice say to one of the angels that say to this man, now that man was me, and say to him that he should put his hand into that flame of fire and take the key, and I would show him what to do.
Afei angel na okasa no eba madwunum se na se medem se ro ojanum ojanum be hyemensa ehwa apeba madwunum ade mu yan se angel ne hweme na bibiti so oja firi nani na me hu se bowura me nsem na me so aso me nsa na me nsa dane ti so oja.
Now immediately I heard that voice. I said to myself that when I put my hands into this flaming fire, I will be bent. But as I looked at the angel, I saw something like fire transfer from his eyes to my hand, and my hands also became like flaming fire, and so I was able to put my hands into the fire.
Na ni bi kasa kire angel no se on kasa kire me se memfa me nsem wura ojanum nyi safowa no.
Now a voice spoke to the angel saying to him to say to me that to put my hand into the fire and take the key.
And
so I put my hand into the fire and I brought out the key.
In fact,
now that personality has the semblance of a human being. Its head was like a human being. Now again I saw some wind blow from some clouds. And
the I saw them, but me more.
Now the wind brought 3 people before me. I saw the people, but I will not mention their names. Then the voice instructed me the person I must give the key to.
Angel no, but unim dey strange. And then kasa mete, but angel ne tim o ka kire me ansa na matimi act.
Now even though anytime the voice spoke, it was audible to me, I could hear the voice. The voice spoke to the angel and I heard it, but I could not take steps until the angel has commanded me to do what the voice says I should do.
Enti me ka kire ne a ne no through angel no pointing ne kire me no sa ontre ne nsa nye safoa no.
And so I said to the person that the angel instructed me, as the voice instructed the angel, I said to that person that stretch forth your hand and take the key.
Oh yes, sir, ontre ne nsa je de hu ya ne se nkrofo bi jejja ne nchen aso ne nsam nti wontimi ntre ne nsa no.
Now just as he stretched his hand to take the key from my hand, I saw that there were some people standing beside him, who were withdrawing his hand or drawing his hand backward, and so he could not stretch out his hand to take the key from my hand. So then I thought in my mind, now I thought in my mind that the reason that people were drawing his hand backward is that the key was like fire, and so if he touches the fire, he will be burnt to death or burnt to ashes.
Enunti ene no Awurade no kasa kyerɛ angel no sɛ ɔnkasa nkyerɛ me sɛ memma ne mmɛme na memfa me nsa ne ti so gya no memfa ntankye ne nsa no ɔno so nsa bɛda ne ti so gya.
And so I heard the voice that spoke to the angel, and the angel said to me that I should tell this person to come close to me, and when he comes close and I touch his hand, because my hand is already turned fire, when I touch his hands will also turn fire, and then he'll be able to take the key.
Ampa me touch ne nsa na mu nsa ne nsa adane ti so gya.
Now of a truth, when I touched his hands also turned into flames of fire,
na me de safoa no to ne nsam,
and I put the key into his hand.
By strengthening me.
But this was the strange thing.
Safoa no kuta ne nsam, me hu nsa ne nsa apopo. Asa safoa no pese free ne nsam to form, but ento form. Ena ne nsa popo na ne body nyina popo.
Now I saw that while the key was in his hand, he was shivering and trembling. He was shaking, and so it was as if the key was about to fall from his hand, but it did not fall, but he was trembling.
Ena me hu say box na sa creature no edemu no me hu say angels too na omugina chariots n'anim no esa hwe box no me hu say adaka no asa pagya asi chariots no eso.
Now I saw that the angel looked at that box, which now contains that brass-like or bronze-like image. I saw that as the angel looked at the box, the box was lifted up and it came upon the chariots.
Na me hu say angels no any chariots no ede sa track no ana say chariots no me hu so mu a fly every ho.
Now I saw that the angels and the chariots and the box all flew away from the place where we were.
But na box no adaka no na so nkatai.
But the box was still open. It had not been closed.
But huge image, you know, at the box.
And that huge image was in the box.
And an angel no na oni me kasa no.
Then the angel who was speaking with me,
ka kire me say, mehunu nia mihu ye no.
Have you seen what has just been showed to you?
And I'm saying I mehu.
Then I answered, yes, I have.
And I say oman.
And he said to me, in this nation something is about to happen. And that is what the Lord has given me a gist of. And so I looked and I saw. I saw that the angel who was speaking with me departed. And now, as the angel departed, I saw that this creature or this person who was like flame of fire but with human features, I saw that there was some energy or force that drew me close and it put me into that person who was like flaming fire.
Na angel no bepeja me enimi wura mununkum mu ayo kopie saasase no so a me kohun san ni so ade huni osan be so mi mu na me hu se wasan ne mesan afri ho mani ba me so na me wo me dem enana juya.
Now the angel that came for me and took me into the heights of the heavens where I saw all these things, I saw that same angel came for me and brought me back to where he picked me from. And when I regained consciousness, I noticed that I was in my room.
Me share time. Now a few minutes. Now about 3 o'clock.
Now when I watch my time,
3 a.m.
When I watched my time, it was few minutes to 3 a.m. And I had some communication with God. And I had clear understanding of the vision, but you do not understand what I saw. Now it relates to the election of Ghana
2024.
In 2024.
Now, make a can say Sana 2016 asa mekeka ne sen a na binum di matem na binum twa mempoa na binum di aya agro de ehu ya ne sesi.
Now I say things casually in this manner. I said the same thing in 2016. Some people ridiculed me, others insulted me, but it came to pass.
Enunti omo jina pesa Ghana to abama omo no oma koma meyerade.
So what I want to say to those who want to stand or who intend to become flag bearers of their parties to be voted on, to be elected as presidents, I want to tell them to make their hearts go close to God.
Amen. Now
that man that will give his hand unto God, will love his God, and will love the people in this nation, God will put him at the helm of affairs.
Ya can say, as I grow, much to us, I didn't want to say.
Now I've said this in this manner,
but
you may take it as a joke. I have not explained it into detail, so you don't understand it. For as for hearing, you would hear, but you will not understand.
At times,
you may see something, but you will not get intelligent understanding of it.